Welcome to Jacksonville, Florida, also known as Visit Jacksonville, Florida. We are visiting Jacksonville, Florida today. It's about 89 degrees, pretty warm for May. May's when it starts getting warm here. Got our first 90 coming up either today or on Friday. Just in time for me to play golf. They're saying 91 in the shade on Friday, and that is, like I said, getting a little warm for me. We're on Southside Boulevard, and today we're going to migrate Southside Boulevard to Beach Boulevard. This is a state-owned road, state-maintained road. This was, most people don't know, but this road, because it's so wide, it was originally going to be the 295, and when it was presented, it was, that's why they bought such a large tract here, and it goes like this for about 10 or 15 miles. But they were originally going to put an interstate right here. They later changed their mind and they moved it to the east by about, I'd say 5 miles, maybe to the east. And then they finished it out over there. But this was the last section, and the city just could not come to terms with it. And Deerwood area, they were very unhappy about having an interstate by their very nice neighborhood, all these residential neighborhoods, so they end up moving it a little farther out, another 5 miles. And like I said, then they started building that that portion maybe 20 years ago. I know 2001 they were working on it, so 20 years ago. Finished it around 2002 or 3. This is an intersection here. We're coming off of Southside Boulevard, and we're working our way over to Beach Boulevard. It's a very beautiful intersection. They did a really good job. New Wawa to the right over there, brand new. Our video sponsor today is ASAP General Contracting. ASAP General Contracting. 904-346-1266, 904-346-1266. They've been doing contracting operations since 1947 when R.W. Swanwick opened his operation, which later, like I said, 3 generations later is ASAP General Contracting. So how many years is that? 1947 to 2022 would give you 85 years. Is that right? 53 and 22, 78, maybe 78 years. 75 years. Again, it's 89 degrees today. We're in Duval County, Florida, Jacksonville, Florida. Jacksonville is about 760 square miles of city, incorporated city. They take up almost the entire county. And they are the largest, it is the largest city, incorporated city in the continental United States. The only state that's bigger, or I'm sorry, the only city that's bigger is Anchorage, Alaska. So, but they always say the word continental United States. Technically, Jacksonville is the second largest in the country, in the U.S. Now, one of the things I like to mention to people when they're listening to our videos is basically the 2 reasons why most people live in Florida. One, of course, is the weather. You have the most wonderful weather from about October 1 to about May 1st, sometimes May 15th. It is just fabulous. Little breeze, not too hot, not too cold. You know, we have maybe a week or 2 that's a little chilly, but the rest of the time it's just fabulous. All right, so the second reason that people like to come to Florida or live to Florida, is re-domicile to Florida, is we pay no personal income taxes for the city, the counties, or the state. So if you live in a state up north where they tax you on your income in the city and the county or the state, then we don't have any of that. What we do have is some sales tax, usually around 7%. We have some corporate taxes if you're like a C Corp. But if you're just making income and you make $100,000 a year in salary or income, and it doesn't matter how you get it, as long as it's income, there is no income tax for the state of Florida on personal income. Federal government, you still got to pay that. I was watching a show recently where a guy had made X number of dollars and he was paying 60%. He lived in, he had an apartment in the city in Manhattan, and a house in Connecticut, and he was giving away 60% of his total income to taxation. And he was considering, on this national news channel, he was considering re-domiciling to Florida and trying to push as much of his income down to Florida banks and Florida contractual obligations and Florida income. But if he gets domiciled, and one of the ways you can domicile is to buy a house, sign a lease and change your driver's license, and then notify whatever state you're departing that this will be your last tax return. By doing that, then you've migrated your, but of course you want to do all this with in conjunction with a CPA. And that little bridge right there takes you up to the Isaiah D. Hart Bridge. That's the Isaiah D. Hart Expressway, I believe is what they call it. They have some other official name, but that's what everybody calls it. Basically, that expressway right there that takes you right to Isaiah D. Hart, and then over the river, and then you're right there at the what used to be called the Gator Bowl. Now it's the Jaguars play there. Again, we're on Beach Boulevard. I got about another 2 or 3 miles, and then I'm gonna stop. I've got an estimate I got to give. But again, our video sponsor today is ASAP General Contracting. Their phone number is 904-346-1266. 904-346-1266. Intersection coming up where the fire truck is up there, that's University Boulevard crossing over. We have Brooks Rehab to the left. That's brand new. It's only been there a couple of years. That's about a $50 million building. Improvements. Again, this is University Boulevard crossing over. Again, we're in Beach Boulevard, Jacksonville, Florida, Duval County, city of Jacksonville, Florida. And it's about 89 degrees today. A little warm for May. A little warm for me. Starting to get up there where it's shorts and flip-flops every day. And that's kind of one of those things about living in Florida is you get used to that when it starts around May, unless you're going somewhere where it requires you to be a little more dressed up, maybe for work or something. But most of the rest of the days you're going to spend either a golf shirt, t-shirt, a pair of shorts, flip-flops, and a bathing suit. And that's really the remedy for most of the problems with the heat, is that the more you can spend in the shower, the more time you spend, so a daily shower really works great for me. Just a rinse-off shower, just to kind of is a magical experience. So, and that kind of gets you through the summer. But there are a lot of people that come down here and really struggle from the north in the summertime because they're so used to a very mild summer, and then they come down here and it can be quite brutal in August, September if you're outside at 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. As an example, I don't play much golf in June, July, August, well, a little bit in June, not too much. I'll play. I've already got something booked in June at a resort, but I'll go as soon as I get off the golf course. I'll be in June. I'll be right in the water. I mean, I'll go rinse off and straight into the pool, cool my body down. So, but I do not enjoy the golf at that time of year. If I do play golf in June or July, it's usually around 7:30 in the morning. Try to get off the course by about 11 or 11:30, where it really starts to get warm. The closer you play to the ocean, it's a little cooler, about 5 degrees. So, all right, well, I'm pulling up to my next appointment. Thank you for watching our videos. If you like our videos, please hit the like button. Thank you.